what's actually possible in this world is absolutely mind-blowingly incredible. What most people are willing to believe is possible for them is absolutely disappointing. Disappointing in the sense that I believe we're all called here to do something extraordinary. We're all called here to use our lives in a way that blesses others in a really profound, important, and meaningful way. I believe that you've got a voice, a message, a skill, a talent, a gift that can be used to truly help other people. And if you're watching this, you've got to believe that there's something inside of you that's destined to do something extraordinary in this world. And you've got to think about people like Mark Benioff, who started Salesforce.com. Do you think it was realistic for him to think, I'm going to leave my great job where he was making 7 figures? Yes, that's $1 million for you keeping score at home. He was earning $1 million of personal income in his role with a company called Oracle. But he believed he could leave Oracle, start his own company, and build a business that did over $100 million of annual revenue. His big dream was $100 million of annual revenue. And come to find out, in 2020, I think they did like over $17 billion of annual revenue. I mean, that number is astronomical compared to what he was earning as a personal income, and still massive compared to what he expected he was going to do with his company when he had this big vision. And so, my friend, I'm not suggesting that you're going to have to leave your job to start a business. This is not the message. The message is that you're capable of doing extraordinary things, and yet, I believe, even if I don't know you, if we've never met before, I can virtually guarantee that you are not dreaming big enough. Your vision is smaller than what you're capable of. And if you're okay with that, fine. But if you truly want to tap into your greatest potential and you want to maximize the value that you can contribute into the world because that feels fulfilling and meaningful for you, then you absolutely have to start dreaming bigger. You absolutely have to start building a vision for what you're capable of. You have to start building a vision of something that's so exciting and compelling that you jump out of bed in the morning and you're excited to do the work, to use your life to be a force for good in the world. And it starts with vision. And a big, compelling, exciting vision, a bigger vision than you have today, starts with the realization that being realistic is ridiculously unhelpful. Being realistic is one of the worst decisions you could ever make. In my opinion, being realistic is what holds most people back from achieving their biggest dreams and tapping into their greatest potential. When someone's in elementary school and they have a vision of becoming a Super Bowl winning quarterback, nobody thinks they're unrealistic. Well, there probably are some, but that person, that kid, doesn't think they're being unrealistic. They believe they can be a Super Bowl winning quarterback and a Hall of Fame quarterback. I can tell you from personal experience. When I was a little kid, I dreamed of being a Super Bowl winning quarterback that became a Hall of Fame quarterback. I dreamed big. And no, I played Division III college, not some massive, great Division I athletics team, and didn't go on to the NFL, certainly. But I wasn't realistic, and I think I've carried that through my life today. In many respects, it's truly served me to do more than I ever could have if I didn't dream bigger. I didn't have a bigger, more expansive, more exciting vision. And if there's something I can encourage you to do to improve yourself, to become the best version of yourself, it's to dream bigger and to stop trying to be realistic. Don't think about your dreams and your vision in the sense of like, what are other people going to think is acceptable for me? What do other people think is like normal? If your mindset is trying to get itself wrapped around what's normal for someone, then you're not even in the realm of your greatest potential. If you're starting to think along the lines of something that maybe people are going to think I'm crazy or weird for thinking this, then, my friend, you're getting there. You are starting to think along the lines of someone who can do extraordinary things in this world. Now, again, if you're not someone that wants to build $1 billion business or reach millions of people on YouTube, I'm not suggesting that's the only way to be successful. In fact, I believe the definition of success, for me, the definition of success is using your God-given gifts and talents to truly add value in the world in a meaningful and fulfilling and fun way. And so that can mean millions of different things for you. All I'm suggesting is this: being realistic with the vision that you have for your life, Being realistic for the goals that you set for this year, next year, 10 years from today is holding you back. And if you truly want to tap into your greatest potential, you must stop being realistic and start dreaming bigger, creating a bigger vision that can get you excited and fired up and help you to tap into your greatest potential. Because it's in dreaming bigger and leaving the realism behind that you actually can open up new doors that nobody else could have thought to open because you were dreaming bigger. The other example that I put in my book is about a guy named Marconi. Last name Marconi. I think the first name's like Guglielmo or something. He's one of the first people to create what we now know as the radio. And think about it. Back when the radio was being created, who would have thought that waves through the air could go from one place to the next and you could actually hear someone's voice who was more than a mile away? Well, now we've all got these cell phones and we think nothing of the fact that you can literally see someone's face on your little tiny metal box that you can fit in your pocket. You can see someone's face who is on the other side of the world. I mean, this is mind-blowing stuff. And yet most of us are still way too realistic about what we're capable of as individuals. If you start to expand your thinking and believe bigger and create a more exciting, bigger, better, brighter future vision for yourself, I know you will do the extraordinary things in this world that you're called to do. You will use your gifts and your talents to truly bless and serve humanity, and you'll make a massive and meaningful difference in the world. And my friend, if you want to stay fired up and encouraged on your journey of becoming your best self, go and watch this video now where I can help you to continue tapping into your greatest potential. No matter what struggles or challenges you're going through, just keep going.